All right, here is the method for the division thingy if you want to actually display division. The other method, the alternative approach, showed a multiplication equation which gave you the division elements, the dividend, the divisor, and the quotient. This one we're going to actually do division instead of just inverting by doing multiplication. All right, so let's get started. Now, what we want to do once again is break it down, and we want to create a division equation simulator that will divide dividends and digits up to 12. So 1 to 12. We don't want to have a zero divisor. Or dividends, so that means 144, 12 times 12, so 144 divided by 12. So those are the possibilities. And we want to generate random division equations. So let's, we're breaking it down, so let's get the elements ready. So we're going to create the variables, and we need to make 3 variables, and we need a dividend. We need the big group that we're going to divide up. We need a divisor, the number of groups we're going to create. And then we need a quotient, the number in each group that we make. All right, and we don't need the kitty. Bye-bye. Arrange these out once again. So in this one, not the inverted multiplication one, we're actually going to do the division in the abstraction. So first things first, we're going to organize and recognize the pattern here, but before we do that, we're going to get in all of our information from breaking it down and make sure this is all lined up. So we line it up, and now we can put it in its proper spot, and we're ready to organize our information. So we go back to our code, and once again, create our when go flag is clicked. We want to set these 3 variables, but we're going to set them in a hard-coded way first. So dividend, divisor, and quotient. So we want to display that we understand division. So 10 divided by 2 equals what? Well, that makes 2 groups of 5. All right, so now we've hard-coded it. We have organized our information. We click, and there we go. We could show that we understand different division equations as well. 12 divided by 3 equals 4. And now that we've found the pattern and we've organized our information, we can now head and start abstracting it, simplifying it, getting it closer to the basic representation that we want. So to do that, we want to do the operation of division. So we're going to divide our dividend and divisor. So we go back to our variables, and our dividend is going to be divided by the divisor. And we should get 12 divided by 3 equals 4. Good. Let's test it again. 10 divided by 2. Good. So we've abstracted. We're getting closer, but now we need to get our solution underway. So we said that we wanted random numbers. So here we go. We're going to pick random numbers. Now the issue that we're obviously going to run into is that we're going to sometimes get random numbers that are larger in our divisor, leading to problems such as this. So what are we going to do to solve that? Well, we're going to do a similar thing to inverting, but what we have to do now is we have to create a multiplication equation so that we can make this final quotient equals dividend divided by divisor safe. So to do that, we're going to set the dividend to the dividend by the divisor, or multiply it by the divisor. So we go to our variables, we're setting the dividend, and we are going to multiply the dividend by the divisor, and that will generate a dividend that is big enough and safe enough for the quotient to be calculated. Let's give it a shot now. And now we should just get whole numbers, and they should all be safe division equations. And that is the division thingy.